The Lao is a large carnivorous tentacled dinosaur-like creature that is said to stalk the dense papyrus-filled swamps around central Sudan's Lake No. It is usually described as an immense elamosaur-like creature, which can grow from 12 to 100 feet in length, with a long tapering neck, yellowish-brown pigmentation, and a body which has been compared to a donkey with flippers. The Lao's most intriguing attribute would have to be the series of bristling tentacle-like appendages, which allegedly protrude from the animal's muzzle and aid it in snaring its prey. That description duly noted, there have been other reports, which have depicted the beast as being muscular and round, not entirely unlike a monstrous version of the hippopotamus. Still, other accounts describe an aquatic super snake with legs. Most investigators regard these reports as representing essentially different animals. The Lao is often associated with the liquata of Lake Victoria, which is connected to Lake No by East Africa's White Nile. The two animals are said to share numerous characteristics, including a taste for human flesh. The creatures have also been reputed to emit a similar cry, which natives say is reminiscent of the thundering of elephants. In the late 1800s, a Lao was reportedly seen near Wa, Sudan, but the creature's first brush with international acclaim came in 1914, when a group of Shiklik aborigines reportedly killed a specimen of the creature in the swamps of Adar in order to use its bones to create protective amulets. Sadly, this unique beast's corpse was never recovered by any legitimate scientific body. Some years later, a 12-foot Lao was allegedly seen in Bahr el Zaraf, which forms in the southern Sud wetlands as an arm of the White Nile, and in 1918, low gurgling sounds were also reported coming from the region. There is even an account of an anonymous civil servant from the then Belgian colonial administration who allegedly reported that he had taken a shot at a Lao, but had unfortunately missed. In 1924, an aborigine named Bilaltit reportedly gave a British petty officer named Stevens a sample of a slain Lao's vertebra. This was at the request of Uganda's provincial governor, Sir Frederick John Jackson, who was renowned for his penchant for discovering new species. There surfaced some controversy, however, when it was discovered that the aborigine had substituted a Lao bone for that of another animal in order to keep the coveted talisman for himself. Finally, in 1937, William Hitchens published a photo of a wooden effigy of a Lao's head that was used in native rituals. The head was carved by Mashingo Shigunda, a hunter who spent many years in the Nile swamps. The creature was also chronicled in John G. Millay's book, Far Away and Up the Nile. The Lao was also featured in the popular Cartoon Network animated series, The Secret Saturdays.